Okay, so this is going to be a response video to a video that I seen recently about C.S. Lewis or John Doe or D.B. Cooper or whoever you want to call this mysterious guy. Um, I have some insider information about this guy, and I want to tell you that he got married when he was 30 years old. And how it went down was he was dating this girl for 2 years, and they planned on having a child. And she gave him an ultimatum one day and said, "If you don't set a wedding date within 1 year from today, I'm gonna break up with you right now." And they were living together, and he could have moved on, but he really wanted to have a child. He wanted to have a son, actually. What ended up happening, he was threatened between a wall and a hard place. He had to make a decision, like either I lose potentially the love of my life and the potential of having a child, or I set a date from 1 year for today. From today. So he set a date from 1 year. He thought that date would never come. And 1 year later, it came, and he had to get married. So that's how he got forced into that position. He didn't want to get married. He never planned on getting married. He got married when he was 29. He got married. After the marriage, she conceived the child. It was all planned out. It wasn't a bastard child. He did everything according to God. He was very religious at the time, and he believed in God at the time, and so he did everything according to God. He thought he was doing everything right. Well, about 5 years later, they fell out of love, and he moved out. And he didn't get divorced right away, though. It took about 4 or 5 more years before he got divorced, actually. But he did move out after about 5 years of marriage. After about 5 years of marriage, it was over. They weren't in love anymore. Sexless marriage, all that stuff. His wife never cheated on him, though. She was still honorable, but she was argumentative and disagreeable and stuff like that. So he didn't want to play with that shit no more. And he discovered MGTOW. He found Sandman and stuff like that. And he said, "I'm not gonna let a woman tell me what to do and control me." So he opted out of the game at that point, about 35 years old, and he's still seeing his child every day. He wanted a son. He actually ended up having a daughter, and she was autistic. She had autism. Just also, DB Cooper also had autism. Um, from the research I've done, he also had autism. So then he had a daughter that had autism, and